Hi Sagittarius, welcome. So Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading. I'm posting it in September, however my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. We're going to start with the spiritual general messages, and then we're going to go into the you versus them love reading. If you're only interested in the love portion of the reading, feel free to click the timestamp in the description box. Otherwise, let's get going. So Sagittarius, your card flew out before I could even get done with my intro. And also, it wasn't technically your turn on the rotation. Not that I ever go in any specific order, but I usually do you about middle of the zodiac signs. But I felt really compelled to read for you today for whatever reason. So this should be a very interesting reading. As I felt some insistence to go ahead and get to Sagittarius. So with that said, you have the card of destiny here, Aquarian energy for some of you that may be in your chart, and or it's just the overall vibes, right? So this is about your learning curve, fulfilling your purpose, following your heart, following your destiny. It's all about experiencing new things, and this card also talks about things coming to fruition, manifestations that are on your path, Sagittarius, right? And also it encourages integrity, to keep your head held high. It's been a weird, fluctuating energy today. And like I said, I actually set out to do Scorpio's reading today, and then I felt a nudge to go to Sagittarius. But don't worry, if I have any Scorpios cross-watching, yours will be out soon. So I, that's not coincidence, but it's a very up and down energy. So you could be feeling very up and down, very, I don't know, they're giving me the word influenced. Okay. Be careful with that. The energy may be very influential on your moods. You know what I mean? And I want to say it's kind of bipolar-y, to be honest with you, where it's really, really good, and then the energy dips and it's really, really bad. And I know we're getting ready to have a new moon and the retrogrades are ending, so we're kind of getting a slingshot into better feeling energy. But as it stands now, you might be just, I don't know, a little all over the place. You know what I mean? That's all right, right? We can't be solid all the time. You know what I mean? But also this energy is going to lift. Absolutely. So you have the card of sharing here, and I'm getting the term imparting your knowledge. So I feel like you have something to share. You have something to offer up to another person, and it could be just your own experience, your own life experience, your own knowledge, a good sounding board, good sound advice, okay? I feel like this is coming from your energy, but it may also be that you're receiving good sound advice. And then you also have the card of traveling, which is could denote just downright that you'll be traveling during this time period. But on an energetic level, it's talking about kind of just exploring new ways to do things, new ways to respond, right? New ways to respond. That's interesting, right? So let's see what else we have coming through here for you. We're going to go into the headspace, what you need to know there, how you're feeling underneath it all, and the big spiritual picture for my Sagittarius. So let's see what we have coming through. Everybody always complains about this table because it's wobbly. But, I'm not perfect, guys. I can't help it. I've tried putting stuff under it to keep it from wobbling, but I really just need to genuinely get it fixed. So my apologies, y'all. My apologies. All right, so let's see. The Hangman, the 8 of Wands. What else? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I get this sense, Sagittarius, that you're just not in the mood to be messed with. I was going to say the F word, but I refrained myself. Even for those of you in a good feeling space, I just feel like you're not you're not going to let anybody ruin that. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this very blunt energy coming through, which is kind of Sagittarius-like. But you have the Hangman, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Fool. So this is actually really beautiful. This is like, look out for opportunities, because I feel like there's some good opportunities coming your way, Sagittarius, especially in the form of travel or travel opportunities, but could also be related to whatever you're feeling called towards, your destiny. There is good communication coming in as well. And I feel like a lot of potential in the air. So it's in this space, Sagittarius, where it's like, it's okay to take a risk right now. It's okay to try new things, because you're in good company or something, or like you're in a good place, okay? Even though things feel a little bit erratic right now, that's gonna clear up. And I feel like if there's been miscommunication, right, or a misunderstanding, I also feel that energy clearing up. So let's see what else in the heart space. What else in the heart space? The Strength card, the Moon. King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So, Sagittarius, the first thing I heard was strong feelings, okay? So, you might be connecting with someone that you have really strong, intimate feelings for, or that has really strong feelings for you, okay? You may also have a very strong intuitive connection showing up, and it doesn't have to be an intimate partner. It could be a friend. Some of you, it is a child, but others of you, yes, it's your significant person, okay? I just get a lot of strong emotion though. So, you know, with any strong emotion or any strong energy, you got to be careful, right? You want to be balanced with that energy. And I keep getting the word temperance, which you are in tarot, right? Tempering yourself. It will be important as well. But I feel that this is also you kind of taking power, taking your power back, empowering yourself, standing firm in what you're committed to, not allowing your emotions to get the best of you, no matter how strong they are. You know, holding yourself to a high standard. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some of you may have lowered your standard in the past, but this energy is so fierce that's coming through, whether you're a male or female, doesn't matter, masculine, feminine. It's like you're holding yourself to a much higher standard these days. You know what I mean? And because you're holding yourself to a higher standard, you're getting better results. And this is also true when it comes to relationships, okay? So let's see what else. The Knight of Cups, the Empress, the Chariot, and the King of Cups. Holy cow. Okay, whoa. Some of you, be ready to be swept off your feet, Sagittarius, or like, whew, I'm not even sure how to read this. Okay, because there's a few different ways I can read this. So let me give you the simplistic version, and then I'm going to break it down, and you take what resonates and leave what doesn't, all right? Some of you are standing so strong in your worth, and bravo to you, that you are very attractive, right? Energetically speaking. And you could be very much calling in love, support, those that are influenced by you. Some of you are influencers, okay? Or maybe you've thought about being an influencer, and I feel like you're very influential, and you very well could or have success in that arena for those who are interested. But if nothing else, I feel you easily influencing you know, those that are connected to you right now because of the space that you're in. And I mean it in a positive way, okay? Again, there's another card of travel, okay, or movement forward, if nothing else. But there's like this depth coming in as well. Now, for a few of you, and you know if you're in this category, you could be attracting more than one suitor right now, okay? Especially for my single Sages, but you don't even have to be single for this part to resonate. Like, they're giving me that song, a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side. You guys know that song where he just like lists off all these women? Okay, well, that could be you, Sagittarius. You know, where like you have a list of people, whether it's men or women, doesn't matter, right? I'm actually seeing masculine, 3 masculine energies here, but because it is a general, it could also be feminine. But it's like, yeah, you could be attracting a lot of suitors or more than one person having interest in you right now, okay? And I heard the pick of the litter, okay? And certainly you would know if you fall into that category, or you'll at minimal know, you know, within the next 30 days from watching this reading if you're in that category. But it doesn't have to be suitors for all of you. For some of you, there's just a heavy masculine energy here, or a heavy masculine influence, okay? Where I feel like you're standing in your power, right? But you're attracting like powerful energy towards you, and it's powerful masculine energy that's wanting to come in, okay? But this is all like, it's almost overwhelming, but like in a really good way, okay? If you've been patiently waiting also for things to move forward in a connection, I feel like things are going to be moving forward in that connection. But it was all about getting yourself grounded first. It was all about knowing your worth first. And there's some sort of wish fulfillment coming in as well, as I said. And there's also an opportunity here, okay, that you're not going to want to turn down. So, wow, oh my gosh, I don't mean to like jump to the you versus them, but I'm so interested in seeing what that says that let me get a guidance card, and then we're going to go to that portion of the reading. What is the guidance? Wow. Oh, too many. All right, and I'll take the one that fell. I'll make note of these. This says stand your ground. Standing your ground is empowering, confidence building action. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know you will be the victor. And that's kind of the energy I felt at the beginning of the reading as well. And then this is just encouragement to remember that you're never in this alone, that you have universal and spiritual guides with you at all times, whether you acknowledge them or not, it's up to you. But yes, you're definitely being supported in whatever you have coming through. So let's go to the you versus them and go a little bit deeper. I'll see you in just a second. All right, welcome back. So now we're gonna get into the you versus them reading and see what we have coming in for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. A lot of times it's about an intimate partner, but not always. Keep an open mind. Sometimes it can be about a family member, a friend. Usually it's whoever's most predominant in your energy. But let's go ahead and see. You've got 2 cards out, the 12th house and Libra, Pisces, Libra energy, and more Aquarian energy, which was also in your spiritual reading. That may be what's influencing you or in your birth chart. This is talking about your subconscious, your dream state as well. Your dream state may be super active. I know personally mine has been off the chain crazy active lately. So pay attention to your dreams, because they tell you a lot about what your consistent mood is or vibration is in your wake state, okay? But this is also about letting go of old baggage, getting in touch with your spirituality and relationships, finding balance in relationships, harmony, cooperation. There's very supportive energy coming through the relationship sector. So Let's see what Sagittarius's crowning energy is leading the reading. You have the Sun card, Leo energy for some of you. Whoa, misfire, misfire. And let's see, person they're connecting with is the Page of Wands. So, both of you getting reconnected to your inner child, both of you in the space of either feeling more optimism or prioritizing your happiness, okay? The Sun is a beautiful energy. It's about feeling alive and playful and joyful and just connecting with that sense of inner peace, okay? The Page of Wands is in your person's energy, and this is about having new ideas, following their own destiny, their own path, right? This is a little bit of an underdeveloped energy though, meaning like there's something getting ready to set the stage with this connection, and we're going to see what that is. So let's go into the past and see what led up to the now. Then we're going to look at the now energy, how you see each other, how you both feel, and most likely outcomes. So what led up to the now for Sagittarius? The Eight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Ten of Swords. So, Sagittarius, sorry, I had to wait. I had to get all of that. I heard blindsided. Some of you felt like you were blindsided for whatever reason, okay? And trying to find your balance with that, trying to be patient with that. Could have been some information you found out or some communication that came in. But it's like the more you think about it, the more it exhausts you, and the more exhausted you are, the more imbalanced you were getting and impatient, you know? So I feel like things are going to even out, as I said, as we get through these weird astrological things after the new moon. But right now, you may feel still a little bit off kilter or a little bit uneasy is the word that I want to say. So let's see this person's recent past. The World, the Nine of Wands, the Magician, and the Fool. So you have two cards here of immaturity. I hate to say that, but there might have been some immaturity here involved in the situation, or somebody behaving immaturely. Something that they need to develop within themselves is like their ability to respond appropriately to things. Sometimes this could be like dipping into like a childish energy and getting very defensive or guarded when things don't go their way. And you know, that's not a character defect. Like we all have we all have our shadows and our triggers, but for whatever reason, that's really what's showing up predominantly here as a potential issue or blockage for this person. They're trying to manifest, you know, a new beginning here, and they've come full circle in a lot of ways, but they also get in their way a lot. Okay, so let's go deeper. How do you perceive each other? How do you see this person? The Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the World, wow, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like there's some back and forth in your energy, okay? But yet you hold on to the connection, or you're holding on to something here. I feel like you also need to kind of have a completion here or a release. But it's like being back and forth and holding on at the same time. You know what I mean? And that's not a comfortable energy or a comfortable space to be in. So it can't last forever, right? Eventually you have to settle down and make a choice in order for things to move forward, or you keep yourself in a stagnant space. But I feel like it's time, right, for this cycle to end, of this back and forth, and yet now no progress being made, yet holding on. And this is a good thing, right? Because I feel like it's releasing you from that push and pull energy, okay, and helping you to feel more alive, feel more in control as well. It could also be that you feel like this person is yin and yang, or back and forth, or and yet maybe very stubborn, okay, or they hold on to things, okay. I kind of feel like you both do it, you know. Often what we see and observe in other people, especially if it strikes a chord in us, is usually something that we also do, you know. And people hate to hear that because because self-reflection is difficult, let's be honest, right? But it's like you draw in relationships because they're a match to you, or you wouldn't have attracted them into your existence. So whether you like them or dislike them, it's still a match. You know what I mean? At some level. Not saying it's identical, but at some level. So I feel like the tendencies that maybe irritate you or could get on your nerves are also tendencies that sometimes you exhibit. You know, and always good to understand that relationships are often a mirror. So maybe this person mirrors you a lot, sometimes in a positive way, sometimes in a not so great way, you know. So let's see this person's, how do they perceive you? Page of Pentacles, Justice, Temperance. They see you as you are, you know. They see you as the Sagittarius that you are. And I don't mean that in a bad way either. This is actually kind of a very positive light, other than they think that you avoid communication when they want to communicate, or somebody has an avoidance tactic they use. And again, this might be something you both do to each other. But they actually see a lot of potential here. They want balance in the relationship with you, or they're seeking balance within themselves. I feel like you may balance this person out as well. Like your personalities may not be exact, but they're close enough that you balance each other, or it's like a yin yang thing, you know. But they feel that you either, there's an avoidance here, and I really can't tell if it's coming from their side or your side, but it's like somebody avoids communicating, you know, when things are not so peachy, and that is serving as a blockage. All right, so let's go deeper into the heart space. How does Sagittarius feel underneath all of it towards this person? I heard my mind is telling me no, but my body says yes. And that's an old R&B song. And I'm not very fond of the artist, so I'm not going to say their name, but I get what I get. You know what I mean? Those are the lyrics I get. So some of you, it's like, sometimes your mind is like, no, 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 but your body or your soul or your heart or your attraction to this person is like, yes, yes, yes. You know what I mean? So that's that push and pull energy that I felt, you know? I feel like really what you're looking for in your heart of hearts is somebody who's equally going to give to you what you can give or do give in your life, in your partnerships, in your friendships. You know, somebody who's a hard worker, somebody who can build a future with you, And some of you feel like this person has all of that, you know, or you could envision that. Some of you have done that with this person, depending on where you're at in the timeline. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you feel trapped at the same time, or like not good enough, or they don't feel good enough. It's like your mind kind of gets the best of you sometimes when it comes to just in general, right? But also when it comes to this connection. So let's see their heart space. What does their heart space look like? Two of Swords, the 10 of Swords, Page of Cups. Ooh. Wow, okay, I saw that. Okay, let me tell you what I saw flip. The Twin Flame card, the Lovers, Twin Flame Soulmate energy, and the Ace of Cups, and then it went back in the deck, right? So it's like, can't take it back. I don't know if there's something this person wants to take back, right? But I feel it's like having your heart on your sleeve, feeling in love, feeling connection, and then for whatever reason wanting to take it back. And it's like, no, there's no backsies here. This is a no return policy in this universe, because you can never go back. And it's useless to even think in that direction, because you can only ever go forward. You know what I mean? But I definitely picked that up. Now, this person, they're kind of insecure right now in their heart space, as far as like feeling like, is this chapter over, or is something going to end? You know, like they have a fear around some sort of ending, and yet they still hold on to the past a lot. They still hold on to something from the past. It's like they want a clear picture of what it's going to be like, but there's uncertainties here, and there's always going to be an uncertainty in life, because you're not meant to know the big picture. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fun while you were living it. If you knew the ending of your story, would you enjoy the journey of your life? Of course not. The fun is in finding out as you go. All right. And this person wants like this clear map picture of, you know, what's going to happen. And it makes them insecure when they can't feel that. But that's not always how it works. They're trying to keep open-minded, Sagittarius. They're trying to stay open-hearted, but they're also clinging to something from the past. So let's see where this is headed. What is the most likely outcome as of now? Doc, it's okay, baby. Sorry if you hear my dog whining. He wants out. Just so he can go play with my kids. Not because anything's wrong with them. All right, King of Pentacles. Most likely outcome. Ace of Wands. The Empress. Wow, I got these same cards in your spiritual reading. And the Sun. There it is. Bam. And the Star at the bottom. Holy cow. Wow. That's powerful right there. So, Sagittarius, wow. Well, I can tell you this. You're going to like what's next. Because what's coming next is stability, passion, inspiration, this sense of well-being. nurturing, supportive energy, happiness, connection, wish fulfillment. Like, hell yes. No wonder I felt compelled to read for you today. Maybe some of you need to hear this today, okay? Like, holy crap. It's like you're over here keeping yourself in the dark, worrying over something that actually is gonna turn out fine, or like everything is on time. It's part of your divine path. And it's like, wow, here comes, they're giving me the song Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles, I believe. Here comes this beauty, this passion, this this energy, getting your energy back, okay? Especially for those of you feeling exhausted, feeling happy, feeling good about yourself, taking care of yourself, and a manifestation of something you wished for. Like, yes. Please let this be also for my Sagittarius placements. My Venus is in Sag. All right, let's see this person's. Never wanted a reading to resonate with me. It's so bad. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. All right, what is this person going? 5 of Cups. The Empress. What is that? I have the song Let You Down by NF. Somebody could feel let down, or that they've been let down, or that they've let you down. Yeah, there's a learning curve for this person, okay? So I feel like they get into this headspace where they emotionally drain themselves, but they are learning from that space. And then they pop out of it into this more playful energy. And it's like this person also needs to be patient with themselves and to care about how they feel. But I feel like they're going into this space of like feeling good and having reasons to be happy, and could be reconnecting as well with a friend or with you. This card often talks about union, but it also talks about stability. And then there's something on the horizon for this person as well that is getting ready to be birthed, and they're being encouraged to stay lighthearted, to stay playful, and when things go bad, not to let it fuel their insecurities, but instead to learn from it. Like, this person maybe has a hard time learning things. That sounded mean. Not that they're not dumb or anything, nothing like that. It's just like when it comes to something about how they respond, they're kind of a slow learner with that. Like, it takes, we all learn at our own pace, but it's like they are making progress there, but sometimes they're their own worst enemy. And it's like, hey, take the hit, okay? And then use it to make you smarter, not harder, not more difficult, but lighter. Not more serious, but more playful, loving, like they're needing to find a balance in their energy as well. So, wow, let's see what the guidance is. What a crazy, awesome reading, right? I want to know too, like, well, let me see. I got my cards, but let me get one more on this. Let me be nosy. What's this about? Yeah. I'm glad I got 2 more. I'm sorry I'm so extra. Whatever. Remember I said earlier there's something they want to take back, or like they wear their heart on their sleeve and then they get insecure about it and then they put their walls up. Well, guess what? You can't take back how you really feel. Okay? And if there's genuine connection and there's genuine love, no matter how much we want to wall that off, you got to let it run its course. It would be like trying to stop a river, with your body. You're going to get swept away with the current. So it's like this person needs to come into some acceptance as well as to how they feel. And I feel that there's love here. Genuine love. Wow. So this person's guidance card is relationships. Oh my God, this is exactly what I was saying earlier. Sorry for my extra. Okay, relationships are just a mirror of your own self. How you feel and treat yourself as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for growth. That's what this person is needing to hear. Your card is interesting, a father's love. There could be some sort of father tie here. I did feel a lot of masculine energy in the spiritual portion of the reading, but this is highlighting the patriarchy and your father, or the father-son, father-daughter relationship has some sort of impact on this. So super interesting. Wow, I love this reading, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. Zodiac signs you could be connecting with or have in your chart. I have so many of them here. I have Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, could be another Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Aries, Leo again, Pisces, Libra again, Libra. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general, so could be any sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on future content. I looked at my analytics the other day, and it said 48% of my viewers are not subscribed to me. So, hey, 48%, if you're going to continually come back to my page, why not hit that subscribe button? Please. And that is my plea to you. For the rest of you who are subscribed already, thank you, thank you, thank you. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram as well for more fun stuff. I do have contents. I go live on Facebook quite a bit. All of it linked in the description box as well as the About section. Otherwise, wishing you the very, very best, Sagittarius. And until next time, my friends, namaste.